everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Mademoiselle Lena. You can find me online at www.conjureknits.com. Today is Monday, April the 26th, 2021, and we are here for Pippa Time. Say hi, Pippa. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about why am I converting to Judaism? What was my thought process? Why such a drastic change? Well, the answer, no, Pippa can't get the bird. The answer to me is simple. When you hear about 2020, what do you think about? Think about having clear vision, right? Well, last year, 2020, was very, very eye-opening for me. Come on, Pippa. I saw a lot of things and from a lot of different people that I really had not expected. I'm talking people who I thought were my friends, people who were my family. I mean, I saw some really ugly stuff, and these were people that were close to me. People who, my grandfather was a preacher. Hold on, that truck's very loud. Come on, Pip. Pippa, why don't you get out here in front of us? Okay, there you go. My grandfather was a preacher. So, and him... Come on, Pip. Come on, sorry. So, they had 12 kids, and they all grew up. We all grew up in the church. And you would think, come on, Pippa.
She won't hurt.
Yeah, Pippa won't either.
Daisy, you be a good girl. You be a good girl. Hey, little buddy. No, Daisy. No. You good girl.
You ready to go, Pippa?
She's mostly by herself.
Yeah, her too. She likes the cats, the stray cats.
Oh, no, she chases cats and birds.
Oh.
She chases the mailman.
Oh, Jesus.
But she's very nice. She's not aggressive.
That's good.
5 years old already.
Yeah. You ready? Almost ready? Okay. All right. Pippa met a new friend. So what I was saying was, we grew up, in the church. And you would think, and even some of my friends that are, in different spiritual branches, Wicca, the ATRs, different ones. But you really got to see everyone's true colors this past year. And it was like, what the fuck? I never expected to see this from these people. And it was really very shocking to me. And I thought, these are all people that are supposed to be spiritual people or have grown up in a spiritual, environment. Shouldn't they be better people? Why are they doing this? And a lot of it had to do with, things that were going on politically. But everything was so ugly. And I was like, I thought better of these people. There's got to be something better. Why can't people be helping people instead of trying to cut them down? How do I put this? I had to block a lot of people because I just couldn't stand the ugliness anymore. And I thought to myself, if this is what my religion is all about, I don't want any part of that. Come on, Pippa, hold on, there's a car coming. I thought, I don't want any part of that. There's got to be something more. There's got to be something better. Because I feel like I'm a kind person and I want to help make the world a better place. And the thought had crossed my mind before about Judaism. I've got some friends who are Jewish. And, whenever the thought would come across my mind before, it was like, okay, whatever. And I kind of blew it off. Well, it happened 2 or 3 times. About the 3rd time, I was like, okay, fine. Let me check it out. So, what's the first thing I'm going to do? You hear about Jewish, one of the first things you think is, oh my God, I gotta need bacon. So I started looking for kosher restaurants in my area. Oh, you want to go this way? Okay. So I started looking for kosher restaurants in my area. And, well, there's not a lot around. I mean, there's kosher foods, but there's not a restaurant, that's specifically dedicated to kosher foods. So while I was looking for kosher restaurants, I came across the Galveston movement. And so I was like, all right. I started researching the Galveston movement. It's about when they were bringing in Jews, bringing in the Jews on the boat, and they were bringing them into the Galveston harbor. And then one of the synagogues here in Galveston, come on baby, was taking people in, off the boat, getting them set up with jobs and housing and this, that, and the other. And that led me actually to the synagogue that's here in town. So I called the synagogue. Well, I checked out their website. I had already, no, not at that point. Okay, so I called the synagogue. I didn't get an answer, of course, because of the pandemic. Nobody's in the offices. So I went on YouTube and I found, what's it called? My Jewish Mommy Life or something like that. And I was watching some of her videos, and she was explaining about Hanukkah and all the different things. And so, I subscribed to her channel. I wanted to learn more, though. So I found a place called My Jewish Learning online. And they had online courses. We could study Intro to Judaism, or just get a little taste of it, see what it's about. Well, I purchased the one with a little taste of it to see what it was about. Well, and then I was sitting, I was sitting in the van getting ready to pick up the kids from school. And I thought, well, I'm just going to give the synagogue a call again. And I got in touch with somebody. The rabbi picked up the phone. Super sweet. And I had been watching live videos on the synagogue's Facebook page as well. But when I actually got to talk to him, he was so nice. So approachable. So nice. He invited me to join their book club. And he put me on the email list to receive the weekly newsletter so that I could get the Zoom links to join in on the services and stuff. Great, wonderful. I asked him about classes, and he said that he had just finished a very large class, and so he wasn't going to be doing another one for a while. Pippa, no, that's somebody's yard. It's like, okay, I told him, okay, cool, I bought this course from My Jewish Learning, and so I'll just be working on that, and so maybe I can be ready by the time you do have another class. Well, time went on. I've been to Shabbat every Friday night, had Passover, even had, invited my friend Tanya over for Passover, and everything has been wonderful. It really has. But the reason that I wanted to convert was, like I was saying, people were being so ugly. Pippa, you okay? Oh, I think get up here on the grass, baby. I think it might be too hot. We gotta get off this road. Get over here in the grass. Hey, get in the grass. There you go. There you go. Come on, babe. Get in the grass. There. So, everything's been going really great. But the reason that I converted was I was tired of the ugliness. And I was thinking, also, growing up, even with my grandpa being a preacher, when you ask certain questions about why things are the way they are, oh, I can agree with that. When you ask, well, if God made everything, who made God? I'm just using this as an example. The answer was always, almost always, it just is. You don't ask questions. You just, agree pretty much with what they say, and that's that. Well, one of the great things about Judaism is they encourage you to ask questions. They want you to ask questions. We discuss every week. Well, actually more than once a week. We have study sessions. We ask questions. Why do we do this? Why do we do it this way? And I love that because there are so many things that happen in the Bible, and you're like, well, why? Or why do we have Passover? Why do we do this? Why do we do that? Well, we should be able to have those questions answered, shouldn't we? And this particular branch of Judaism that I am converting into is called Reform. And yes, it very much is about God and the Torah. But it has very deep roots in ethics and justice. Fighting for what you believe in and being an ethical person. And that was something that we didn't have in 2020 at all. People were fighting amongst each other. Even brothers, sisters, family members, cousins, we were all against each other. And there was so much ugliness going on that I just got fed up. And I think I found a better way. Because I do want to be a better person, and I want to help make the world a better place. And that's why I'm converting to Judaism. Plain and simple. Because I want to be a better person, and I want to make the world a better place. So far, it's going great. I can't complain. Well, the only thing I can really complain about is if you're going to convert to Judaism, be prepared to do a lot of studying. There's a whole lot of reading that you have to do. A lot of history. A completely new language. Not just one new language, but 2 new languages, because you're learning Hebrew and you learn Yiddish. And man, at 49 years old, trying to teach me a new language, it's it's fun. Put it that way. It's fun. Come on, Pip. So, I just wanted to use that as my little deal for my Pippa time today. Come on, baby. I only got a little bit ways to go, so it won't be long. You'll be on the road. So anyway, and as I convert, Pippa's converting too. She's going to be a Jewish Korean. Isn't that right, baby? Isn't that right? So anyway, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please feel free to do so. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Love you bunches. Bye-bye.